This is the worst bike I've ever bought, and it's all Alex Dark's fault. So after that slightly dramatic intro, I'll actually explain what's going on. So this bike, for those of you who are fairly well versed in trials, and particularly old school trials, some of you will have noticed, it is in fact a DDG shooter from way back in the day, like 1998 I think these kind of frames were sort of being built. And I didn't find this, Alex Dark did. Alex found it on Facebook Marketplace, and knowing me to be the magpie kind of person that I am, he was like, oh dude, go pick this bike up, it'll be great for the channel, it's only like 20 quid, I think it was 30 quid, and the guy dropped it down to 20 quid when I got there, because it is the most wrecked bike I've ever seen. Honestly, I think you could leave bicycles at the bottom of swamps, you could put a bike in Chernobyl and it might come back looking reasonably better than this thing, and I don't know why, but it's got me so angry that someone's left it like this. Now there's a reason as well today that I'm dressed basically entirely in black and I'm not wearing my usual riding gloves, I'm wearing these work gloves. It's because every inch of this bike is filth. Literally, the tyres, for some reason, the tyres, if you touch them, your hand comes away black. They've just started to decay to the point where they're just actually just losing blackness. The grips, oh my, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be like grossed out or anything here, but there's something, if you touch the handlebar grips with your bare hands, it doesn't matter how many times you wash them, for like 3 days there's something on your hands. And that's good because, well, it's not good, but it doesn't really matter because I don't really intend on riding this bike very much as it is. I'm going to give it a cursory go because this is sort of the ultimate of the cheap bike challenge. I'm kind of annoyed the guy even charged me money for this bike because it's such a wreck. But to be fair, it has got some nice bits on it. The frame in itself, I'm going to keep. I'm going to try and do something better with that. It's got an all right looking stem on it. It's got a great big FSA bash guard, which I'm actually keen to take off. It's got what looks like was once a DMR chain guide and a few other things. But other than that, it's just been left outside for the elements to absolutely trash it. The chain is completely gone. I think you could bathe that in WD-40 for 100 years and it would still come back in exactly the same shape that it's in, which would be immovable. Every inch of this bike, if you touch it, the grips are particularly bad, but everything else, if you touch it, you will be left with some kind of residue on your hands. It's awful. As an autistic person, I'm really, really struggling with this. And I'm trying not to pass too much aspirations on the guy himself because I have no idea who he is. He's just a guy I saw on Marketplace, and if he watches this, I'm sorry, but man, take better care of your stuff. Like, seriously, this bike, you know, it's got hydraulic disc brakes on it. It's got a decent chain guide on it. That could have been 100 quid to the right person, but you just left it out and it just got, oh, I hate it when people do this. They leave bikes or nice cars or anything else like that just lying around in the middle of nowhere for the elements to destroy it and stuff, and it's like, oh. But either way, do you know what? I'm so annoyed with this bike. I mean, there's hardly any riding I can do. The wheels, by the grace of God, just about turn. The brakes, there's nothing to them. Literally, there's no oil left in them at all. The tyres, I've tried putting air in them. Nothing's going to work with that. The chain doesn't turn. So, I mean, I think you're really pushing the definition of what a bicycle is to be able to call it that. But I'm going to try and have a go at it and see if I can get over anything on this, I will be amazed. But yeah, we'll see what we can do, because what's the point? But you know, at the same time, it's really fun to just throw it at a wall, and when you're feeling stressed out like I might be, then yeah, that's quite good as well. But you know what? Let's give it a good old college try, as the Americans say, and see what we can do. Oh yeah, and if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Thank you. Right, so there's immediately an issue that I have discovered, which is that for some reason the rear wheel, it does turn, but it just doesn't turn all the way through. What's stopping that? Oh, the disc rotor is severely mangled. Right, yeah, that's going to cause problems, because I don't think, well, I think you can kind of just turn it through that. Yeah, that's all right. Okay, so I'm going to see, there's no way I can pedal this, can I? I'm going to see if it sort of rides a little bit. Oh my God. There's nothing rideable about this. That is the best I can get. Oh my God. The bottom bracket is completely seized. It is absolutely munted. There are spokes which are bent and sticking out of the place. The disc rotor is completely broken, or bent even. Yeah, Jesus, that's not the chain, that's just the bottom bracket. It's just so stuck there. I want to see if there's a way I can get over to the camera. I can just about bunny hop it. Of course the headset isn't tight. Can I turn the headset a little bit? Do you honestly know what? I think the safest thing that I can do with this, I'm not going to be able to get over any of the trials obstacles, am I? There's literally none of the things that really make it a bicycle, but I might be able to roll down some stuff. So this might be a nice opportunity for me to show you some of the other stuff we have here at United Downs. So let's give that a try. So what I've got here is just like a nice, reasonable kind of slope. I mean, the 4x4 guys go up and down this, the Moto Trials guys go up and down this. So with gravity on my side, I should be able to just roll down this. I'm also realizing there's literally no brakes. That brake does actually return, but you know. No, it's not working at all. But yeah, I've got the GoPro on, so if I get a bit squirrely, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, let's see. Oh, I'm glad the front disc rotor isn't bent, because that could just suddenly Indiana Jones me over the bars. Yeah, oh God, is this stupid? God, I'm someone's parent. Oh my word, all right. Oh God, oh God, oh God. Oh my God. That was actually weirdly fun because it was so sketchy. Right, let's get a different angle. Oh! Yeah. It's actually so munted. Yeah. Oh. I do kind of feel like that if anyone looked at me now, they'd be like, something's not quite right with that guy, because it's the stupidest bike ever, because it's in bits. No air in the tyres, there's no fluid in the brakes, the wheels barely turn, like, but it just, yeah, I'm actually kind of having fun on it. But the thing is, I don't know if I should be having fun on it, because I do also stop and think, I'm someone's dad. Like, I'm a therapist. I'm a licensed member of the British Association of Counsellors and Psychotherapists. This shouldn't be something I'm doing, but, oh man, all right. Well, let's see. There's a bigger slope here, a bit more of a run out. I'm going to see if we can give that a go, and then maybe I'd have to try something a bit more sketchy, but let's see what we can do. Whoa. You know what, I mean, it's weird to say it, but I'm having fun. Like, it's weirdly enjoyable. Oh man, all right. There's a more gnarly thing over there. Like, let's give that a go. So this is a bit more gnarly now, because this is like double drop territory. And again, this is where the 4x4s come through. But like, there's actually quite a steep drop in there into this flat plateau. And the thing I'm most worried about in reality is keeping enough speed through here, because I can't pedal and it's always trying to stop because the rear disc is so bent. But oh hell, let's give it a go and see what happens. All right, how steep is this? That's actually, that's real steep. Oh god. Oh, this might be this could be really silly. What? Oh my God. Every time I get up here, I'm like, I just have to go at it. Like, I can't really stop and think, because the more I think about it, the more I think, well, you're probably really going to hurt yourself. So you just have to kind of get on it and like go. Whoa, whoa. You know what was really weird there? I was covering the brake like I expected it to do something. Oh my God. So I'm aiming the camera at what I'm kind of calling the best bit, because that's where I'm most likely to die. It's not at all unreasonable, I might just go straight into that thing. But the things we do for content, they might have to be a foot off here. Oh my God. Why am I covering the brakes? What is the point? There's nothing's gonna happen. Feck it. Feck it. Oh, oh. That is exactly what I thought would happen. Oh. Yeah, oh, I should have worn knee pads. Should have worn knee pads. Ow, 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 ow. Oh man, probably don't want to see this, but that's it. Oh yeah, proper bit of knee road rash. Oh, like that really hurt. And also, what did I expect? What did I really think was going to happen there? Of course I can't turn. What I'm going to try and do instead, for the last thing I do at this bit of the video here, is I'm going to see if I can go just down a straight bit. So no turning, no real turning, because with no air in the tyres, that's basically what happened there, is it just sloshed out and it was just like I was on ice, and I just absolutely buzzed the ground with my knee, and it's still bleeding and it's really hurting, but I've still got sound, I've still got battery, so let's see if we can get this. Yeah, this is going to be a fast one out of here. Oh my God. I'm going to move that rock down there because that's going to be problematic. And yeah, the plan is to go in there. All right. Crash test dummy. Well, dummy, that's for flipping sure. Okay, go. Oh! Nearly up the other side. Oh my God. Whew. Jesus Christ. Oh. Okay, that is enough of that. That is all that I can reasonably do on that absolute piece of garbage that is a once great DDG shooter. I'm bleeding quite a lot from my leg now, so I should go and patch that up. But what we're going to do, sort of either before or after I do that, is we're going to get the bike down to a usable actual assemblation of parts, which is taking off everything that's just junk, throwing it away, so that we can take it home and build it up with some nice parts and hopefully give this bike a nice new lease of life. But yeah, so let's do that now. So what I'm kind of now hoping for reasonably is that I can remove all the parts pretty much with just a couple of Allen keys and some basic power tools. So let's find out. First things first, this chain, how that's going to come off, like Jesus. There we go, there's one bit of it off. Oh my word, that is just the... Okay, right, look at that. Look at it. What? Chain removed. If I can get the stem off, then I can just take the whole front end off. go. Oh, where's my rock? Oh, other way, other way. There we go. Problem solved. That sucks. So yeah, that's it. That's all I'm saving of it. The saddle's going to go, but I can't be bothered to take that off now. The cranks are going to go, but I can't get them off at the moment because I need some more specialist tools when I get home. I'm going to try and save this chain guide because that might actually be worth a fiver to someone. It might be helpful, but otherwise, provided I can fit some canty mounts into these bosses here, or canty bosses into these mounts I should say, then I can run something. Otherwise I might have to run a rear disc on it, and that could be another weird setup or something. But oh man, yeah, so the blood on my leg has really dried quite hard, so I'm going to clean that off and sort stuff out. But yeah, we're gonna take this home, build it up, and try and make it into something that's fun and worth riding on. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, please do go and subscribe and come back for part 2 when I will build this into something that will hopefully be fun and exciting. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. See you next week for whatever we've got then. All right, take care, bye-bye.